That's what I wanted to see. That right there is what I wanted to see. Last week, against the Colts, that was gifted to us. This week, the Texans fought for it, and they won it. Yes, say what you want to say about, they only put up 19 points on the board. But, come on guys, let's not act like the Cowboys defense isn't good. Yes, I understand you guys hate the Cowboys. I don't really care much for them, but you guys hate them. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. The Cowboys have one of the top ranked scoring defenses in the league. And what did they do today? They did what they've been doing all season. Deshaun Watson was able to move the ball on them easily. And in the red zone, the drive stalled. I mean, if you watched my prediction video, that's how I explained the offense was going to do. Look, I know I predicted the Texans to lose, but I said, after they lost to the Giants, I wasn't picking the Texans to win the rest of the season until they finally showed me something. And you know what? Tonight, they finally showed me something. The offensive line, I guess they finally found the right combination, because in the past game, they looked better than they have all season. Maybe the move was Julian Davenport to left tackle and Kendall Lamb to right tackle. I mean, Kendall Lamb completely erased DeMarcus Lawrence, guys. Like, oh my god, it's crazy, Like, who would have thought that Kendall Lamb would be the answer at right tackle for the moment? Because, I still don't quite trust him because, he's Kendall Lamb, but, you got to give credit where credit is due, and Kendall Lamb deserves some of that credit. Ryan Griffin, I thought, had a good game. Kiki had a good game. D-Hop was balling out like D-Hop. I understand he fumbled, but D-Hop, man, for the second straight game in a row, he set up pretty much the game-winning field goal. Will Fuller, for the first time with Deshaun Watson, he was pretty much non-existent. I don't know if his hammy was bothering him or something. I don't know. Kiki had a pretty decent game. Ryan Griffin, where have you been, buddy? Like, he just showed up out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting him to be a factor. Alfred Blue did, I'd say, average, In the start of the game, he was doing good, but, like, towards the end, not so effective. Probably has more to do with the offensive line. Not really being that good at run blocking. Defense. Look, man, our defense, I think, played great. The Cowboys' offense, I know it really isn't that, great. But the defense really surprised me. I was expecting these guys to get run over by Ezekiel Elliott, and that didn't happen. That's good. Dak Prescott didn't shred this defense. I mean, literally, guys. The Texans allowed 16 points. Think about it. 7 came off the D-Hop fumble. 3 came from a blown coverage on a tight end screen. 3 other points came on blown coverage on a tight end. 3 other points came on blown coverage on a missed J.J. Watt sack. The defense, for the most part, played the best they have played all season. This right here, boys, is what I wanted to see from the Texans. It looks like they're finally, kind of putting some things together. Yes, again, they only scored 19 points, including overtime. But you got to give credit to the Cowboys, guys, that they have a good defense. Yes, there could have been some better play calls. Yes, Deshaun Watson missed some open receivers. 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 Yes, Deshaun Wat in the fourth quarter, with the game on the line, Deshaun Watson threw a terrible pass. But at the end, the Texans won the game. This game wasn't handed to the Texans. The Texans went out there and won the game, despite some small mistakes. And what I mean by some small mistakes, of course, you had the Kaimi Fairbairn missed field goal. And actually, before we talk about, like the small mistakes, give credit to Kaimi Fairbairn, man. This guy, whoo! In back-to-back weeks, he kicked a game-winning field goal, man. Like, that's tough, man, especially for a guy that, a lot of his fans, including myself, are pretty iffy about. He's kicked 2 game-winning field goals in back-to-back weeks. Let that sink in, guys. If it wasn't for Kaimi Fairbairn, we could be 0-5, just saying. Okay, now back to the small mistakes that the Texans made, You had the Kaimi Fairbairn missed field goal. You had Deshaun Watson missing he should have didn't see a wide open Ryan Griffin on 4th and goal to end the half. He didn't see that. He sees that those are easy 7 points. You have a J.J. drop pick 6, a Kareem Jackson drop pick 6, the fumble by DeAndre Hopkins, that pick by Deshaun Watson. It's like these small mistakes, they make a difference. And a lot of people, want to blame coaching. If we would have lost this game, it wouldn't have been because of coaching, guys. It would have been due to small mistakes. We won this game despite small mistakes, but the Texans won the game. That's what's important. It wasn't gifted to them. They went out there and they earned it against a really talented Cowboys defense. Now, something else I really want to talk about before I, call it a video. Deshaun Watson, man, those hits. Offensive line did a good job of protecting him, but oh man, those hits, man. I hope he's okay. He took a lot of hard hits. I want to say 5 of them stood out to me. I think he probably just took 5 of them, but they were hard hits. 3 of them were on Deshaun Watson just straight up running for the touchdown. And he took some hard hits, man. Like, they were hard hits. 2 other hits. One was on the interception play. He got hit hard. And there was another play where he also got hit. I think it was an incompletion. He got hit hard, man. He needs to learn how to just protect himself. Like, please stop scrambling, man. Like, I love the fact that Deshaun Watson is out there, putting it all on the line for the win. I absolutely love that. But, Deshaun, you need to stop, man. Like, we need you healthy, man. Like, we need you. I understand you want to give us fans a win, but your health is the most important thing about this. Now, before I end this, if you guys follow the whole NFL and not just the Texans, then you guys know earlier in the day, the Tennessee Titans somehow managed to lose to the Buffalo Bills. The Jaguars got blown out by the Chiefs. The Colts earlier on Thursday, they got blown out by the Patriots. And now the Texans beat the Cowboys to go to 2-3. The season is far from over, boys. The Texans got some needed help. Some help that I honestly was not expecting, but it's great to see. So the Texans still, after that 0-3 start, they still somehow have a chance to come back from 0-3 and win the division. The chance is still there. Next week, the Texans are back at home to play the Buffalo Bills. It's a very winnable game. Yes, the Bills beat the Titans, but the Bills aren't a very good team. The Texans have a chance to get to 3-3, back to 500, something most people weren't expecting after that 0-3 start. So, I think that's crazy. And, yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to enjoy that win. Peace.